Hey everyone, Rick here again, and well, got one of these big boys again. So let's go ahead and unbox it and see what's in there. Before we start, I know it's kind of different because usually I look at horror stuff, and I've done some unboxings before, right? Like the Beyond and Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell. But I mean, some would argue that this movie is kind of horrifying. So I guess we'll just roll with that and we'll just go from there, okay? All right, here we go. Now onwards to the unboxing. All right, so I am particularly excited about this one. This is a small chunk of my childhood here, right? Look at that. Using my death game little cleaver, the way I'm not supposed to be using it, of course, because, you know, that's the way we do things around here. Using things in the wrong manner. Let's open this up. I had to buy this on eBay because it was impossible to find new. At least I couldn't find it. So I had to pay a little bit extra for it. But here it is. Oh, this is little chonkers. Look at this. Excuse me, box. Boom. Oh my Lord. I can't believe, one, that this is 30 years old. That's insane. But two, ugh. Where is this at? Right here? Do I need to bring back the cleaver? Or do I need to just Savage Barbarian it and just tear it open? Yeah, tear it open. Savage. There we go. Got it. I do appreciate the bubble wrap though. Look at this beast. Super Mario Brothers 30th Anniversary Edition. Big fancy from Umbrella Entertainment. This ain't no game. Trust the fungus or what, bro? I'm seriously shocked that this one got like a big, huge, fantastically big release. I mean, it's kind of weird. I mean, this movie got maligned when I was young, right? Nobody liked it. Now, granted, when this movie came out, I was like 3. So I saw it much later in life, probably when I was about 10 or 11, that kind of age range. But again, as somebody who played these games like so much when I was young, and when I was a kid, obviously, you know, you pretty much gobble up anything and it's like it's all good, right? But I haven't seen this since then, so I am kind of excited to see it now as an adult. Okay, so I jokingly tell my friends all the time, right, that there's only one Luigi, and that's John Leguizamo. But let's check out what's in here. Okay, but first let's take a look at the art. This looks pretty cool. Let's thwomp. Oh my Lord, right? What else we got in here? Here's the movie. Oh my God, look at all this stuff. Let's take a look at this real quick. A brand new 4K restoration, so we get it in 4K, but the real question here is, since I live in the States, is the Blu-ray that's included region free or is it region like B? Because if not, I'll have to use my region free player. And I don't see any like reference to that in here. At least not that I notice. Nope, I can't find anything. But now let's take a look at this, right? So the case itself is pretty incredible. It has a 480-page booklet. Oh my God, and I think this is obviously it. Look at the size of this behemoth right here, right? This ain't no game. Oh my God, what they did with like the Goombas. Koopa using like dinosaurs and whatnot. Oh, it's just so like what? Let's take a gander in here, right? See what's up. Oh, it's pretty sweet. Behind the scenes experiences and art. I don't know what in the world is this. Is this the consequences of buying used or something on eBay? Maybe. We'll get an introduction, pre-production. Okay, so it's gonna run through everything. Pre-production, production, the release, merchandise, restoration, and revival. That's actually interesting, like to see how they restored it and brought it back. And to be honest, it's like, how does this movie have like such a large cult following apparently? At least large enough to get like this big fat version of this 30th anniversary, right? I love the artwork that we have in here. Look at that. Oh, that's kind of cool, man. These guys are big, but they don't look like they'd hurt you. So you have the video game version, I'm guessing, then what the final version came out. The Koopa Troopa. Oh my God. There's the video game version, and this is the scary version that it came out. Like some of the scarier versions here, they look kind of crazy. Koopa Troopas. Man, it's a lot. So this is going to be pretty exciting to see, right? I mean, look at all these designs that they came up with. Toadstooly and family. So this is going to be a fascinating read as I just skip through a little bit. Let's go to the end here. Look at that. The visual effects, like all the practical effects they use, at least from what I remember, it's like I said, I haven't seen it since I was a kid, look pretty cool. And you can see some of it right here. So this is going to be really cool to look at. Okay, I love when they do this with these big fancy editions. They give you all these behind the scenes things right here to take a look at. You get like a taste of how things were made. This is going to be cool to look at. Costumes, oh my God, that looks so cool. So again, 480 pages, that's a lot. This is going to be a big behemoth of a read. I will place you back in here. That is pretty sweet. The movies right here, we just, oh, with a really cool slipcover. I wonder if maybe in the back of this one, oh, there it is, right? The really nice slipcover, right? I like this slipcover, it's pretty cool. Artwork's pretty cool. Here's the movie. PG, low level of violence. Oh, look at that. Theoretically, you can show this in a classroom, I guess. Depending on, I guess, what grade level we're talking about. So here's 3 discs. I'm checking to see again if it has the region material, but again, I don't see it anywhere. I am hoping that it's all region free because I know the Ultra HD discs are region free. Like that's how it works the whole time. Here's the 4K disc, that's region free, but I know that there's a couple of Blu-rays in here that have special features, and I believe one of the special features is a work print cut of this movie, which is supposed to be longer and obviously include other things, right? And that's kind of crazy. Let's see. Is it in... Yeah, there it is. In disc 3, it's the newly restored work print in HD on Blu-ray. So again, if it's not a region-free Blu-ray, then I have to watch it on my region-free player, which is just fine, right? I can do that. Not a big deal. But would have been good to know on the case. Let's take a look. Oh, posters. Let's take a gander here. My room's plain Jane, so I need to like actually put up some of these posters. And it's gonna be crazy that the first posters I put up are gonna be something like this one right here. Can 2 plumbers save the world from going down the drain? And the Super Mario. Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo, and then Dennis Hopper. This ain't no game. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is there one in the back? Oh, yeah. Oh, that means they're gonna have to choose. Come on now. You're gonna make me choose? That's kind of hard, man. Summer of '93. That's kind of crazy. 1993, so long ago. Makes me feel like ancient. Let's take a look. Oh, this one's in Japanese, it looks like. I sure wonder like how the big fans of the games, like when this originally came out, reacted to it. That would be interesting to find out. So like if they talk about that in the special features, that'd be pretty cool. Because it's kind of wild. Oh, this is pretty cool. So here's the Super Mario Brothers. Another poster right here. I'm not sure what the language is here. That poster looks sick. And the back, I think I saw some Japanese. Oh, dude. Oh, that's so sick. Look at that. Dennis Hopper right here. Long lizard tongue sticking out. Oh, that's pretty sick. Okay. I'll have some difficult choices to make on which poster actually goes up in my room later. Let's put these back in here. Ooh. I'll make that decision. Maybe I should put it up to a vote or something. That'd be pretty cool. We'll see, we'll see. But nonetheless, fancy. I like it so far. I get some posters, a cool slipcover. Obviously, having this in 4K is already crazy enough to me. Oh, here comes some lobby cards. Oh, so cool. All right, let's see. I don't want to damage these things too bad. Can I just slide them out? Or I would love to keep this so I don't have to like I guess not. Take this off nice and gentle. Boom. All right, let's see. Let's check out these cards. Look at, there we go. Get out of the way. Oh, dude. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, dude. It's kind of sick. Again, I'm just shocked that, like, of all the movies, like, I have fancy editions of movies like Suspiria and whatnot, but this is like something I wouldn't have expected. But it's cool that companies like Umbrella do this, right? Because, like, honestly, how many of these movies would just disappear, you know, out of history, basically, if they weren't restored and brought out on Blu-rays like this? I always appreciate people like Grindhouse releasing, or Umbrella, or, you know, Arrow, putting things out like this, right? So we can, you know, enjoy the movie to the people that enjoy it. And there might be a few of you, there might not be that many, but you know, I'm one of them, at least when I was a kid. So we'll see if this is still jank garbage or if it's going to be fun, as fun as I remember it. Oh, look at the official movie magazine. That's pretty cool. Lights, camera, fungus. Trust the fungus, bro. Trust the fungus. What are the contents? So this is the magazine, a wrap-up. The magazine from the time, the official movie magazine. That's pretty cool. So here's some contents. We have the good, the bad, and the creepy. A wrap-up of the radical, rotten, and reptilian cast members. This ain't no game. Check out the highlights of your fave movie again and again. Pull out super scene from the screen. Just for me. Thank you. Thank you. Luigi at Large. John Leguizamo has an awesome time saving the world from destructive dinos. So crazy. Look at this. I'm going to put this up here. Let's see if I can get close up. Dude, that's like some horror looking shit right there. You can see my Osmo shadow there. Sorry about that. I wonder if this will work. Well, sorry. Like, look at that. That's some nightmare-fueled shit. Like, I can't imagine if I watched this when I was 3. I probably would have been freaking out a little bit. It looks so cool, though. Wrap it up. Rock along with a radical reptilian rhyme. Oh, you know we're going to go see that. Where's that? Reptilian rhyme. Oh, that's pretty sick. Look at that. Again, giving us all these things, right? Interviews, essays in here, bringing Dino Hatton to life. That's pretty cool. So we get all these kinds of things. Gross me out. Oh, that's cool. Gives you instructions on how to dino out. Shoot. I mean, Halloween's coming up, right? Go dress like that for school, at work, see what happens. Lizards of the Large Screen. Ooh, the Beast of 20,000 Fathoms. I get some recommendations here too. The Beast of Hollow Mountain. Lost Continent, The Land Unknown. Cool. I'll have to look through those and check this out. Wrap it up. Bust some moves to the song Iggy and Spike sing after they've been through. Oh my God. You ever get the feeling you're on automatic pilot? You're going through the motions like waves in the ocean. That life is just a series of brainless notions, and you want to feel something more than empty emotions. Well, we met 2 plumbers who had an idea. They showed us the light and new frontier. Mario and Luigi, they know what's right. We got to take a stand and put up a fight. Well, stop and think this through. It's time to get rid of you-know-who. A radical development is taking place. Iggy and Spike will set the pace. Koopa, the party poopa, the pooper's Koopa. It's a crying shame. We're playing his game. He got us too tame. It really is lame. We are all so dumb, being under his thumb. Be proud reptilians. We number in the millions. Look at these Goombas shutting us down. The rule of force is the rule of this clown. Koopa, the party poopa. Fire. Straight fire. Man, that's crazy. That's pretty cool. There was trading cards? What? I gotta look through this and find these cards. Like, I'm not gonna go buy them. I'm sure people are charging like an arm and a leg and a kidney for them, but still, I just want to see what they look like. That's crazy. If there's 100 cards, like what in the world is in there? Now let's check out this bad boy here. What is this? The scripts? Oh, snap. Okay. Look, if you want to be a future filmmaker, you got to check out the scripts for classic film content. I know people will look at The Godfather and movies like that, but hear me out, bro. You should check out this one. Super Mario Brothers revised draft. Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, as much as I'm poking fun at it, it is cool to like see an actual script, right? For these movies. Laughs, especially like if you want to know at least what the format kind of looks like, right? Like what's the format of a script? These things are always very useful to take a look at. They were graphics pioneers. That's pretty cool. Did I go to the actual thing? Nope. This is interview. Let's go to, there it is. That's the script. So again, like I said, if you want to see like what a script looks like, here it is, right? Primordial bog, 65 million BC. Million, right? Yeah, 65 million BC, twilight. Dense foliage, a dinosaur foot crashes down. Super Brooklyn, 65 million years ago. That's pretty cool. So, like I said, you can see here, Mother Rita, probably another egg. The shell cracks open and out bursts a tiny baby's hand. Mother Rita, holy sh... So there you go, right? But it's pretty cool just to get a look at the script here. Okay, that's all the physical stuff. But what again were the special features for this behemoth set? Because there's 3 discs in here. So there's 3 discs. You got to be like chock filled with goodies, right? So let's take a look at some of these. Disc 1 has, again, the 4K remaster of this movie, which is insane. Does this have HDR? I don't think it does, but anyway, still, damn, it's insane. Audio commentaries with the screenwriter, Parker Bennett. Audio commentaries with Frank Caruso, the co-producer, and David L. Snyder, production designer. New audio commentaries with Jeff Goodwin, Mark McCoy, special makeups effects, key makeup artists, and Craig Edwards, production assistant. That could be really fascinating, especially if you're into like effects and practical effects and things like that, and the visual effects in this movie. That's pretty cool. New audio commentary with Stephen Applebaum and Ryan Haas, the movie archivists. Again, 4K deleted scenes, the Ain't No Game trailer, and I've Got the Power trailer. Oh yeah, they even restored the trailers. That's pretty intense. Disc 2, what do we got? Feature film from the brand new 4K master. That's cool. So again, it's the 1080p version of the movie. New audio commentary. So it looks like it's the same set. Yeah, disc 2 is the same set as the 4K one, but just in Blu-ray. That's pretty cool. I mean, I think some people would be like, that's kind of redundant, right? But not everybody has a 4K player yet, and maybe they're just like about to get one, but they want to watch the movie right away, I guess, right? In that case, there you go. You have your disc 2 with Blu-ray. Now, disc 3 is the extras, which we have the restored work print in HD. That's interesting. I wonder how much different the work print is from the original theatrical cut, how much things were cut and whatnot left, were taken out of the movie. You mean, you know what I mean? Storyboard to screen animatics, academic featurettes. That's insane to me that this movie has academic featurettes. Like, what are we talking about when it comes to academics? Catabasis of the Lost Girl, Anarcho Dino Sato Chic, The Fashion of Dino Hatton. What in the world? That's insane. So I want to have to put my thinking cap on. We're here for lecture, ladies and gentlemen. We're going over Anarcho Dino Sato Chic, The Fashion of Dino Hatton today. That is our agenda. That's wild. The Hero Moment, Super Mario, Superhero, De-Evolution, Dystopia, and Trusting the Fungus. I am like very, very curious to what that is, what all this is. Like, well, I mean, it's in the title, right? But I'm just like, is this an actual academic study kind of thing? Like, what are they called? Visual essays kind of deal? I guess so. New Spike and Iggy Revolutionary rap music video restored with the new music composed by Richard Edson. Oh, very nice. Even the rap music video gets restored. That's cool. New Anti-Koopa protest music video. Ooh, okay. Collection of archival Japanese trailers, new collection of archival commercials. This ain't no video game featurette, 55 minutes. So again, that seems like a making of. It doesn't say new, so I'm assuming this was on other versions. Same here with the making of featurette. Original electronic press kit with cast interviews and behind the scenes footage, galleries, stills, storyboards, and concepts. So this thing's like packed to the gills with special features and all these discs. And of course, all the physical things we just looked at. Again, this is a humongous release. It's shocking that a movie like Super Mario Brothers got one. But shit, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's happy. Probably a bunch of people that are pretty excited for this. So if you're one of them, I hope you enjoy. Pick it up, maybe. It's, if you want it, it's packed with stuff. Looks like mine came a little beat up, but that's, I guess, the consequence of buying things used or online on eBay, right? But for the most part, it looks pretty good. Now, well, y'all enjoy your day and take care. Peace.